Greetings and welcome to the Sports Car Ripping Teacher March Madness Edition.
That's right. March Madness begins today, and we do the annual tradition where students draw a leprechaun. And then during this week, they've been earning NCAA teams that I stick on their leprechaun. And at the very end, the final four get a little prize. But the grand prize winner does get to pick where they sit for the last part of the school year. And they do get to pick a couple of friends to sit next to them. But if they're not doing their work, I do separate them. So they know that in advance. But as soon as the first team is eliminated today, I'll be looking at my classroom list here and saying, your team's gone. We rip the team off of the leprechaun and throw it into the garbage cans. Kind of satisfying for me. The students do get a little bit bummed out, but hey, for the most part, they've got a few teams in the big dance. All right, class is in session. Today is Thursday, March 19th, 2026. Lesson number 137. Today goes out to Skinny Rippin'. I've been watching his channel now for a little bit. He is at 90 subs. So why don't we all go over there, sub him up, watch a video. If you're looking to buy one of those Walmart 4-leaf clover tins, he does do a review of that. And leave a comment in there so we know that your subscription to him does stick. It's always cool once we get to these milestones, getting to 100. That is a big one right there. Doesn't cost anything. He has baseball on there, football on there. I think some NASCAR I have seen as well. So go ahead and sub up Skinny Rippin'. Now, big time follow up to yesterday's lesson plan, folks. Sean, classes, as you know, one class is connected to the next. So Michael Jordan in his return game scored 19 points in a Bulls loss, 103-96 to the Indiana Pacers. I'm sure Reggie Miller really enjoyed that moment, but the Bulls did get the last laugh eventually. And in 1987, Bonnie Blair broke the record for the 500-meter speed skating event, and her time was 39 seconds and 43 100ths of a second. I should say 39 and 43 100ths of a second there. And in 1958, Andy Reid was born. 3-time Super Bowl champion, was on the Green Bay Packers staff for 7 years. He was one of the guys who was important in Brett Favre's growth. But more importantly is the Andy Reid, pass, punt, and throw, whatever it is. Andy's a giant, and he's with all these little kids. I sure hope Andy won that event. Now, let's look at some cards that I'm sure Andy Reid would be proud of. All right, we're back. So I have quite a few football pickups to kind of sprinkle in over the next month here as the baseball season gets started. But last week I had found some of these cards, Brett Favre's finest moments. And I had to go onto eBay to see which ones I can find to add to that collection to eventually put that set together. And I actually bid on one as well, and I got sniped at the last second. So I want to know who was watching my video and then said, hey, those cards are awesome. I should probably go and get some for myself. But I did end up with these four. These were all probably best offer ones. A lot of them were priced at like $5, $6, kind of offered maybe half of that with the shipping. Everyone accepted, of course, but these are just beautiful looking cards, Topps finest. And let's see what we have right here. Favre named NFL MVP 3 consecutive times, 95 through 97. Favre's the only 3-time winner of the NFL MVP award. He did it in consecutively in 1995, 1996, and 1997. In each season, he topped the league in TD passes with 38, 39, and 35 respectively, of course. Man, the old gunslinger right there. Favre has the third most victories in NFL history. If the ultimate criterion for NFL quarterbacks is victories, Favre has few peers. Through 2005, he has racked up 139 as a starter, well within range of leader John Elway's 148 and number 2, Dan Marino, 147 victories. Another beautiful card right there. I mean, they just pop in red. There are parallels. May kind of dive into that once I get the base one completed. Favre has started the most consecutive games among quarterbacks. For the last 13 seasons, Favre has started every game, extending the streak to 221, 241 including playoffs. A record for QBs in fourth longest at any position. Over its course, 191 other QBs have started in the league. I went to is a Monday night football game against the Rams. I can't remember if that was the one where he took the lead or it was number 200. I'll have to go back and look and see where exactly that one put him there. But a Monday night football game, Lambeau Field, always special. It was crazy. I worked. I think I didn't take a half day, but I took a little bit of time off work, drove up, stayed at my buddy's house, left early in the morning, made it to work on time. Favre voted to the NFL's all-decade second team in the 1990s. You got to be kidding me. Who was on the first team? I mean, no one's better than Brett Favre. This is crazy. In an era of great QBs, Favre was voted to the NFL's all-decade second team in the 1990s. A three-time NFL MVP in that period, he directed the Packers to 2 Super Bowls and topped 3,000 yards 8 times. I mean, who? Troy Aikman? No. I mean, Marino? No. Elway, no. No one. No one's better than Brett Favre. Change my mind for me, folks. Class is dismissed. Zoom in on those cards right there. Oh, yeah, that's great. Have a great day.